Today, we will complete the unfinished battle of the hero, Nocturnal Elf, in Chapter 3, which was mentioned in a previous video. The werewolf that makes the first attack has an attack skill that looks really magnificent. But in the face of my evasion buff, it's just flashy and useless. This time, I didn't roll out a skill that satisfied me. I intend to use the Divine Breath card to lower the roll of a 6-sided die by 1 point. In this way, I can use the Tangle Arrow skill and impose the entanglement buff on the werewolf. This will reduce the number of rolls the werewolf can make during its offensive phase by 1. Although the werewolf only has 2 chances to roll the dice, it still managed to activate its attack skill. However, during my defense phase, I rolled enough targets, so the werewolf could only deal half the damage to me. In the upcoming offensive round for me, it's only natural that I will achieve victory. In order to collect the last red crystal on the map, we have to defeat the legendary monster that is guarding it. It's a monster named Glacial Lord. Taking into account the characteristics of this monster, we need to finish the battle quickly. Considering that the monster has a high amount of health, in this round, we will first use the Thunder Shot skill to reduce the monster's health and obtain an evasion buff. The monster's attack has a high level of undefendable damage, but I successfully activated the evasion buff. Perfect! This time, although I only rolled 2 SIXS, the cards in my hand and the energy points I possess are sufficient for me to unleash the hero's ultimate skill. After a series of maneuvers, the monster will be subjected to the attack of the ultimate skill, Stellar Nexus. Although the monster still has 2 hit points remaining, the blindness buff made it miss the attack phase. I'll launch an attack once again. Victory is almost in our grasp. There was a small unexpected situation. Due to the monster's passive skill, it automatically obtained the Ice Shield buff when its attack failed. This buff can ward off all damage except for ultimate skills. Only by removing this buff can we eliminate the monster. After collecting the 3 crystals on the map, the teleportation gate in Chapter 3 will be activated. By defeating the legendary monster guarding the teleportation gate, you will be able to enter the store for shopping and then proceed to the boss level in Chapter 4. The monster guarding is the Wraith Knight. It has a passive skill similar to that of the previous monsters. When its attack fails, it will also obtain the Ice Shield buff. Without further ado, let's first remove the monster's Ice Shield buff, then casually steal the buff that adds 3 to the damage from the monster, and then deal a wave of damage. The monster's attack skill deals damage based on its own energy value. If a large straight is rolled, it will deal damage equal to its energy value. If a small straight is rolled, it will deal damage equivalent to half of its energy value. However, we have the evasion buff, which allows us to powerfully avoid taking damage. The effect of the skill roll is not good. In this round, we can only continue to deplete the monster's health. We're in luck. The monster's attack failed again, and we were able to remove its ice shield buff with the cards in our hand. Everything is going smoothly. Thank goodness. I actually rolled out the ultimate skill directly. This also means that I'm about to clear Chapter 3. In the game, every time you defeat the monster guarding the teleportation gate, you will get an opportunity to enter the store. In the store, you can use the gold coins in your hand to buy powerful cards and add them to your deck. Or you can spend 10 gold coins to identify any unknown card you obtained during the game. If you want to sell an unknown card, that's also possible, and each card will earn you 5 gold coins. After shopping in the store, you can enter the boss chapter to challenge the guarding boss.